Listen, Josh, I was the top. I, I have, and I want to. Can I apologize to the men? Can I apologize because I've been had this on my chest for a long time. I'm apologizing on behalf of the women. Listen, where the guys at? I don't see none of these comments moving because I really need y'all to hear this in real life. Element into your element, and they tried to make you something that you were absolutely not. You told them that you did not want a relationship. You told them that you did not want to be married. None of that. You were single. But we as women try to make you fall in love because we lonely, because we want the wood, or whatever the case may be. So on behalf of the women, fellas, I do apologize for trying to make you ready when you really weren't ready. And that was perfectly okay. You was in your process. And I,
Mm.
speaking for women, we should have left you in your process. We should have left you in your process and allowed you to learn and allow God to make you the man that he needed for you to be. I apologize. I apologize for thinking that you supposed to be everything to me, that you're supposed to make me happy. No, happiness is a place that is from within. You can't make me happy as a man. You can enhance it, but I apologize because you can't make me happy. I apologize for thinking that you're supposed to come in and take all of my attitude, everything that I dish out. And just because you're the man and we're supposed to be the weaker vessel and we pop off at the mouth and we say anything to you and tear your character down, I apologize. I apologize because we were out of pocket. We were out of pocket to call you out of your name, to make you feel less than a dime. I apologize as a woman to make you feel less than a man. When I saw you cry, I called you a punk. Man up. Man, I apologize. I apologize for having you to think that you have to be strong all of the time and that going to therapy made you seem like a weak man. I apologize. Thinking that you're supposed to come in and take care of somebody else's trash, somebody else's brokenness. I apologize. You didn't break me. The last man broke me, and I forgot to deal with it before I drug you into this chaos. I apologize. I apologize for thinking that a baby was going to keep you, knowing that you were not ready, knowing that you were not ready to build a family. You weren't ready. I apologize.
That's what we doing. Mm.
I apologize.
Don't stop.
Oh, I can keep going. I apologize for beating you down with my mouth, with my words. I apologize. I apologize for thinking that you supposed to have all of the answers. I apologize. I apologize for coming in instead of helping you with a situation. I made it worse. I apologize for being an emotional wreck some days. And I expected you to understand. I apologize. I apologize for thinking that you are a mind reader. I should have told you what was wrong with me in the beginning. I apologize. I was really mad at myself, but I took it out on you. I apologize. I apologize for making you feel like you were not good enough. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize for coming and putting all of my trash and all of my toxicity on you and what you had going on. I apologize. I apologize for not covering you properly in prayer. I apologize.
On behalf and of all kings, we appreciate. You know, we appreciate it. And I'm sure that, not I'm sure, man, but us as men, we got to get our shit together and we are as apologetic as well, you know, for the lack of understanding of what it takes, for the frustrations, um, for the fact that we don't respect ourselves at times, for the trauma and things that we've been through,
Mm-hmm.
um, for not knowing what a real leader looks like because we haven't had an example. We haven't had an example of what a husband should do or not do. We haven't had an example of what a father should do or not do, or being a role model. We don't understand how important it is to be vulnerable. We don't understand how important it is to be transparent. We don't understand how important it is to be open and honest. We don't understand the power of shedding a tear. We don't understand because we're constantly being tough. We're constantly putting on, and the mask is getting heavier and heavier. Our hearts are heavy. You know what I mean? We don't know how to communicate, and we close up. We don't have the patience that's required or needed. Regardless of anything else, we got to own ours too for how we continue to fall short. And when we fall short, we don't even get up. We just stay down there because we hurting so much. Um, Not knowing what love looks like, not understanding what love looks like. We don't forgive others and we don't forgive ourselves. And we don't value ourselves enough in order to change the narrative. We also apologize for the excuses that we make day in and day out, over and over again. But just know, queens, that we are trying. There's a lot more men out there that's trying to figure it out, that are reaching out, that are looking for help, that are sitting on couches, that are getting their knees dirty, that are putting their hands up, that are saying prayers, even if they don't know what to say or whatever the right thing is to say or do. And they trying to figure it out. They trying to learn how to love themselves. They trying to learn how to love others. And that's why you see us out here killing the way that we kill and addressing the way that we dress and talking the way that we talking, because we're not just putting our queens down, we'll put our kings down. We'll put each other down. And I'm sick of constantly walking by people that look like me and we can't even speak to each other. We can't even look each other in the eyes, man, and just say, "What's up, King? Blessings." So it's a lot of that. Like, it was heartfelt what you said, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because it's not only taking ownership, it shows understanding. But at the same time, just like you have your walk and your journey, so do we. You know what I mean? And we got to hold ourselves responsible for that. And it's very, very important. And the list goes on and on and on. And I think that women just don't understand how we feel and how hard it is for us day in and day out. From the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep. And we could be ambitious as we want. We can work as hard as we want and still feel like we ain't moved the needle not one bit. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating when, as a man, you feel like you can't handle or do the things that you feel is necessary to do. It's frustrating when you feel like you can't protect the people that you say you love. And it's heavy. You know what I mean? Our hearts are heavy when you can't protect, when you can't provide. You know what I'm saying? So then you feel like, according to societal standards, you know what men are supposed to do, and yet we can't do those things. You know what I mean? So it's a struggle across the board on both sides. But it's important that, even hearing you say that have men out there who are searching to hear a woman speak like that. Just like it's important for women to, hear a man speak in the way that I'm speaking, and just holding themselves accountable, or just acknowledging the behavior or acknowledging the pain or the hurt. You know what I mean? But it's folks that are trying. It's women that are trying. It's men that are trying across the board. And it's hard. And it's not easy. You know, everybody on here tonight, man, with a lot of great commentary. Whether we started off with toxic relationships, we started talking about communication, we started talking about this, how you do that, all this other stuff, man. But it's the process. You know,